welcome to Allegedly Fridays, where all things said are for entertainment purposes and everything is alleged. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Alrighty. So I wrote out a list because there's so much going on. Well, I promise you, y'all, everybody cutting up at the same time. So we got Nia Long possibly suing for wage disparity for the Michael movie. Joseline makes claims that Bobby Lights and Lemmy are actually a couple and that he possibly DVs Jonisha and Scotty. 50 Cent faces potential lawsuit for trying to force a female employee to commit insurance fraud over a stolen vehicle, possible RICO, allegedly. Lexi Brown receiving unalive threats from the hotties. Is Poo Shisty getting extorted in prison? According to the streets, that's what they're saying. Allstar Jr. going to trial. So I told y'all that the feds were going to get involved with this case and they were going to go for Detroit, Baton Rouge, and Houston. So All Star Jr. was transferred. His let me say this right. His bond was denied and he was transferred to Texas. And I don't know if I'm gonna get to this one, but just in case, is Floyd Mayweather going broke and facing legal problems? So we got a full roster here. All righty. So, how's everybody? Hey. Child. I need Michigan to make up her mind. I feel like I've seen three different seasons today. I want to cut my heat off. Okay. I want my heat bill to be like $20. I need to be able to cut my heat off. Michigan is not respecting my gangster right now. Y'all, it has been raining. It has been cold. It has been sunny. It has been raining. I mean, I just cut the grass. It's almost cold enough for it to be frost on the grass. Child, it's disrespectful outside. So it's been cold and rainy in Dallas all week. See, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Who have mercy? Y'all. I'm mad because I didn't get to put out my garden seeds, but I will say my rose bushes, they should look really good all this rain. Oh, Alabama's rainy and cold too. Okay, so it's everybody damn near. Oh, you said you're in Mansfield, Texas, and it's 80 and storming. Oh, Lord. I still take the 80. I can cut my heat off. It's cold as all get out here. Happy Scorpio full moon. Child, this Scorpio full moon is about to cut a lot of cords. It's about to set a lot of people free. Y'all gonna see some breakups that y'all never seen before because this is like people are about to run out of situations like they don't have another chance ever again in life. So it was hot about a week ago. I don't think outside care at all about our feelings right now. Oh, goodness gracious. So, I think I want to start with the the Lexi Brown situation. She made a public statement, and I found it to be very interesting what she said in the statement. She says she's never met Megan. She doesn't know her at all. She does know Clay, but she knows him pretty much from work, like nothing major between them. Our Lord is raining in Louisiana too. So yeah, she says she knows him from work, but she doesn't know him like that. They've never, dated or dealt with each other, according to her. That's what she said. And she talked about, we keep talking about protect all black women, but she's being threatened, she's being harassed, people are threatening to take her life, people finding her family, threatening her family, and neither party is clearing this up and letting it be known that she has nothing to do with what's going on between both parties. He said a fan account started that rumor. Oh, interesting. I don't know who started that rumor, but I mean, look at how it grew some legs, child. So when she talked about, to protect all black women, that statement triggered me, and I'll tell you why. We hear that protect all black women narrative a lot when it comes to Megan. And I remember when she did that protect all black women and then it turned into protect all women campaign. And in the midst of that campaign, Kelsey was pregnant and her friends were harassing and threatening Kelsey during her pregnancy. And that rubbed me all the wrong way because why are your friends out here threatening your ex friend and harassing her through her pregnancy? What if she miscarries or something like that? This affects her health. So for me, I said, how many times, and I'm just asking hypothetically, how many times is there a situation where a female is mistreated in the vicinity of her energy and it's okay because she's more liked or she's more well received in that situation than the other woman? So are we protecting all black women or protecting all women that we like, or are we just protecting all women, period? Now, when she said neither party is clearing this up, it made me think. We've been seeing Clay do his little clapbacks. He's been singing on the boat, doing all that kind of stuff. And being that you know her professionally because you both are basketball players, I do believe in good faith that Clay should say, listen, I don't even know her that way, and I would appreciate if you would all leave her alone. Me and her are not dating. This is a false, rumor. But, you know, um, seriously, Megan, if you came out to make the announcement and tell everybody that he cheated, chances are you know who he possibly cheated with. So why would you let an innocent woman, if she's innocent, why would you let an innocent woman get dragged and threatened? But you want us to have sympathy when you cry on stage and then go out afterwards and take shots out of titties. Just wondering. Feels real peculiar to me that you would want everybody to protect you and your feelings and to entertain when you're not feeling your best and you're upset, but we're going to allow other women to be threatened, harassed, and their families to be threatened and harassed. So I'm going to tap into Lexi Brown first because I feel like, she was literally like a step away from crying, and I actually felt bad for her. Now, we don't know who's doing what. And from what I've seen in the energy, I got to say allegedly, 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 in my psychic opinion, the cards were saying that both of them were doing their thing. So if both of you were outside, why is only one of you crying about it? Because that statement that was made that after 8 months, you don't want to be monogamous and you get cold feet. Child, after 8 months, chances are a person wasn't monogamous at all if you're 8 months into the relationship and you're asking the person to be monogamous. You should never have to ask a man to be faithful to you. You should never have to ask that man to be with you, to marry you, or to be faithful to you. Men do what they want for who they want to do it for and with. He said she didn't even protect her best friend Kelsey or clear her name either. And that's why I brought it up because Kelsey was pregnant and these women harassed Kelsey. And I'm not going by rumors. I remember their videos that they put out. I remember the comments that were made. And Jay Lee is, I think that's how you say her name. If it ain't, that's how I'm going to say it. She's back at it again. And I saw screenshots of her in Lexi's comments. And then you're putting up other comments about fighting 12 light skinned Negroes. You know, I got to paraphrase. But why are you doing all of that? Aren't you the same friend that didn't introduce your man to your bestie that you want to fight over? So if you really trust your friend and love your friend like that, why the hell didn't you introduce your own friend to your own man? I mean, I ain't about to go out here and talk about fighting no men or none of that because my friend had a breakup. That makes no sense to me. But I'm damn sure not about to get out here in the middle of the street and threaten nobody over a woman who I don't feel comfortable introducing my man to. That means you don't really trust her as a friend around your man if you couldn't even introduce your own man to your friend. So, I mean, it just felt quite interesting to me that she was doing the most yet again. And I mean, what happens if she meets her match and you threaten the wrong person? People can file legal action because you know you're harassing people through a telecommunications system, which is a felony. Now you mess around and say the wrong thing, you can catch a case. Or you can provoke somebody who doesn't know how to use their words to catch a case when they see you. And usually when people talk that much shit, they can't fight. So let's get off into Lexi. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go to my other phone, start Twitch. And let's get me to 1,000 on Twitch, y'all, so that I can finally have these videos public because they won't make them public till I get there. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see. Hey, welcome to Allegedly Fridays here on Twitch, and I'm also on YouTube. Welcome to the show. Everything said is alleged for entertainment purposes only. And child, we're about to get off into some things. Let me make sure my comment section is on. Okay, I don't have anybody in here yet, but folks will be in there in a second. Who child? Okay, so yeah, Lexi Brown is up first. Hey, 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 hey. I could see the comments. Y'all know I couldn't see the comments forever over here on Twitch. So let's tap into Lexi Brown. I'm going to use a new deck that I just got. Yay, yay, yay. Y'all know I love to get a new deck. And I want to see what's going on with this situation. Was she the side chick? Was she the jump off? Or is this, totally fraudulent? And if it's fraudulent, is this going to be cleared up? Okay. You said I'm trying to understand how Meg is heartbroken by the breakup. She quits Broadway, but is out at the club drinking right after. Child, have mercy. I will say this before I pull for Lexi. Okay. Um, that looks really bad when it comes to corporate business because you're going to have corporations that are going to say, you know what? That's not the right fit for us because we need to know that your personal life is not going to interfere with work. You said the shorts are cute. You can see. Oh, thank you. I'm like, you can see my shorts. Thank you. You're over on Twitch. I'm, I'm looking at myself at this camera. Like, you can see my shorts. Twitch can see my shorts. Hey. All right, let's tap into Lexi Brown. You say you want this shirt? Mama sent me this shirt. I don't know where she got it from. She finds the cutest shirts. Oh, I love you back. Show me Lexi Brown. Show me Lexi Brown. Was she actually the side chick or is this a misunderstanding? Thank you. Said your shirt game on fleek. So we've got interesting. We got Strength in the Hermit. Okay. So with Strength in the Hermit, it's like she's trying to hold it together and it's getting really hard for her. She's had to, separate herself. And this is so sad, y'all. She said that, she's had to hire security. She can't go anywhere by herself safely due to what all has been going on lately. And I think that that's really horrible. Queen of Pentacles. And you've got the Three of Cups here. So this right here shows me that, she's someone that usually is like very dependable, very, stand on her own feet, someone that's very responsible. And you've got this Three of Cups here that can represent third party communication. Okay, so she did say she knows them. So third party communication, they may not even speak directly to one another. It could just be that they know some of the same people that is also, how do I say this? It's like, how you work for a company and you may not know the person personally, but you know of them because you see them, in passing because of work. So if anything, you would hear information from a third party, but not really talking to them directly, if that makes sense. Temperance and the Fool. So it's like she's just trying to get balance through a new beginning. Okay. Oh, I love this temperance card, y'all. Look at this. That is beautiful. She's trying to get balance through a new beginning. And the Fool is like, trying to take a leap of faith to move forward. I got two phones going, sweetie. I'm on Twitch and I'm on YouTube. So King of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. Funny enough, y'all, Lexi is more his type than Megan. She's more his type because you got a King of Pentacles here, Temperance, Queen, was it Queen and King of Pentacles here? So she's definitely more the type that he would date um, when it comes to her demeanor and how she carries herself. Okay, child, let me move this out the way. Ooh, sorry, Twitch. Queen of Wands. Okay, we got the hot girl of the deck. Oh, child. The hot girl of the deck comes out with the Fool. Okay. So that right there tells me that she feels like she's jumping to conclusions, being presumptuous. So when you got the King of Pentacles here laying on the table next to the Queen of Wands, that shows me that these two just were not a good match. When you see a relationship spread, when it comes to romance, if both of the people are from different suits, they're usually not a good match. They usually don't, you know, fit well together. So um Clay and Megan just weren't going, they weren't going to make it, period. People can be mad all they want to. It like these two were very mismatched. You said her dad was an NBA player too, just like Clay. No wonder they're more so cut from the same cloth. That makes sense. That makes sense because it's like he has more in common with her. She would be more so the type that would work well with him. So did that horse say she's dropping the stallion because she's a lady, not an animal? Child, that can't be true. That can't be that can't be true. That can't be true. I don't even want to think to believe that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay. So you got judgment here. So, she is talking about facing a lot of judgment. And it's like, look at how this came out of nowhere. Okay. You said, no, it's true. Child, I can't. Lord have mercy. So, yeah, she's facing judgment over the hot girl for sure. I can't. I can't, and I won't. Are you really dropping it because of that? Or are you dropping it because you don't own it? That's a question. Shout out to Cass Tarot. I don't see her here in the chat. But honey, if you go back to our very first live, thank you for upgrading the tarot class. I'll see you on Monday in tarot class. Yeah, if you go back to our very first panel that we did well over a year ago, Cass said that she could be leaving the company that she signed these contracts with, and she would not own her name, and she would have to walk away as Megan because they own the stallion. Now we have to say allegedly, allegedly, allegedly for entertainment purposes, but I have to give credit where credit is due. That definitely was a part of the reading that Cass gave. So yes, ma'am. Um, so we've got the Two of Pentacles here, which talks about, juggling, being off kilter, being thrown off. Baby LC does not have anything to do with that. He's not over the deal that she signed that would have signed that away. So let me explain this. I'm saying LC for a reason because that name causes my streams to glitch. Her original deal was through, of course, 1501, and then you had 300 as a distributor, and then she added, Pebble Nation over there. When she got to Pebble Nation also had her to work out a deal that was through Warner. The deal that she signed between Pebble Nation and Warner, she signed a contract that actually gave her total likeness over in that contract because she signed let me say this correctly. um, she signed over the trademark rights of her likeness, total likeness in that deal. So if that is true, because we got to say allegedly, 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 child, if that is true, she does not own her likeness, her name, or her image. So LC would have nothing to do with that because this deal was signed after the 300 deal. 300 was attached to 1501. So I hope I'm not losing anybody with that. So they definitely own her stage name and the hot girl brand. Hold on. Queese broke this down a while back with her trademarks. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not losing anybody on that. So when Cass gave that prediction, that was not well known publicly yet. That came out afterwards. So LC ain't got nothing to do with that. Or as the people in my chat call him, the tall man. So let's see. You got the Four of Cups here, which talks about rejection. Okay, at the bottom of the deck. Yes, the slender person, the slender man. Nine of Wands. So she really is in fear of, her safety because Nine of Wands talks about being the wounded warrior. Let me see what y'all talking about over here. You said, yes, that name got me on mute over on YouTube. See, I'm glad that I have this over here because you know what I'm talking about. You say that name over here in this chat, they get to messing with the chat. You can't comment no more. It's the algorithm is rigged, allegedly. Page of Pentacles. So, she is worried about people trying to injure her while she goes to work. Okay. So I don't see that as, something false that she's saying. And that's really, really sad that she has to worry about her safety and have security because of some unscrupulous people that have a parasitic, parasocial relationship with someone who they won't even purchase the albums. I don't understand this fan base because I would think if y'all get mad, y'all should want to run up her numbers. Like all the stuff that she owns, everything that's in her catalog, you should want to purchase that. Get those streams up, get her some housewarming money because she got to move allegedly. If you believe in her, why are you trying to fight people versus stream her music? Why do y'all fight everything but being a real fan base? Fan bases purchase, they stream, they child. I digress. So you got the sun here, which talks about exposing something. So someone definitely is going to get exposed for foolish behavior. Um, and you got the sun here right under the strength card, child. Queen of Pentacles. So Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. This is saying that she doesn't even see him that way because it's like she has her own stability. Okay, she has her own stability. excuse me, that's Four of Pentacles. My apologies. So the yeah, two of Cups to the Four of Pentacles. She has her own stability. She has her own thing going on. So you got the Moon here and the Hermit. And it's like she has to stay to herself. She has to, really duck off away from people. This is like the dark night of the soul for her. What is this Temperance to the Moon, child? What y'all got going on in secret? What's happening in secret? So this right here is showing me that, there is I know there's a working relationship between them. And what I find very interesting, y'all, this star, um, this is my first time using this deck. But if you know anything about Masons, like this star sticks out to me. So that right there is very, very interesting. So that to me feels more like there is a relationship as far as, class wise, as far as, yes, Eastern Star Masons, absolutely. There's a relationship as far as class wise, like they're on a different level, you know, um, when it comes to how they actually deal with each other. And look at these two, the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Okay, they both have the same star. So remember what I said, they would be better suited for each other because at the end of the day, they have the same energy, the same background. It's like these two would actually be a good match if they were dating. Their lifestyles and their outlook on life matches. Said they're both legacy acts since their parents were in the NBA. That too. But I mean, overall lifestyle, everything, between both of their lives is very, very similar. So it feels like to me that this is more of what, the and I don't even want to say bond because that feels like a strong word, but it seems like this is the energy that is more so between them, that they have come up a certain way and they were, raised in a certain type of order, allegedly. Let me see what y'all talking about. So I agree, she whines too much for me. You can't be the toughest chick and the whiny chick. You gotta pick one. Well, hell, if you listen to Party's song that he put out, the person, he said that. He said you, what was that? You you bitch like Keisha and you whine like Karen. I think that was the line. He definitely said that. So you got the Fool here falling under the King of Pentacles and the Magician. Um, yeah, it's like their families or the lifestyle is locked in. So that's more so how it feels like they're associated with one another. Queen of Wands. Show me the energy with the Queen of Wands. Child, the Four of Cups. And I don't know what the hell type of creature this is, but it looked like it's supposed to be going in this fish bowl, and it's refusing. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck talks about wealth and family legacy. The Four of Cups going over under the Queen of Wands. That child, that goes back to, I think I said this in tarot class. If you're in my tarot class, let me know. Because I believe I said this in tarot class. It's like the family voted against the hot girl. They felt like she did not match the energy of the legacy, and what would be the family crest, the family, future. Okay, so okay, so I did say that in tarot class. I believe I said that in tarot class. I knew I said it. I just had to remember which live it was. So yes, the family rejected the hot girl. So it wasn't just him. So when she's saying you had me in front of your family playing all in, your family face and had me playing this and playing that, it was the family that says that you don't fit what the image and the likeness is that they need or want for the family. They're looking for a specific particular type. Right. She doesn't fit their affluent aesthetic. Nice way to put that. So the star represents the Aquarius, and that falls under judgment. Yeah, she fell under the judgment of a Queen of Cups, possibly an intuitive woman, maybe his mother. Okay. So that right there shows me that whoever this was, child, they said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, no, ma'am. Thank you. Said these are some beautiful cards. Um, y'all know I love a sale on Amazon, child. So these are under $20. The Starborn Arcana Tarot. Yeah, somebody they were juggling with the idea of him even dating her in the first place. Child Five of Pentacles. This is what did it. This is what did it. Seven of Swords. They don't trust her, and they don't trust her because they're looking at her financial issues. So, did you see her and her mom's vibe sitting next to each other at his game? Child, I was distracted by the wig. The wig took over the whole court side. I could not get past that wig, child. That wig was cocked like a pistol and pulled back like a little ponytail all the way back here. I couldn't concentrate. And then, folks ain't serious on the internet talking about his mama look like Olivia Benson. Off How y'all gonna say his mama look like Officer Olivia Benson? I couldn't unsee it because I love Law and Order. And he looked just like his mama. So child, but yeah, the Five of Pentacles, y'all. Um, they once they realize her financial issues, her alleged financial issues, like it's a chop. It's a AKA you don't fit what we got going on. We ain't effing with you. I don't and here's the thing. I don't want y'all to think that they just don't want her around because she could be poor. That's not it. It's like they juggled with the decision because they feel like she could cause poverty to him, if that makes sense. Her legal problems and the things that she has going on with her life, they felt like she could bring him poverty. So I love the camera over here on Twitch. It's just it's so much clearer. Ain't that about nothing? So yeah, they didn't want her to ruin the legacy. That's what this looks like. Um, Justice. Yeah, it was the court stuff. That's what brought it to an end. The court stuff, it's like they were already on the fence about her, but the legal problems is no ma'am, no ma'am, Pam. Said the fact that his game declined so noticeably after he got with her fighting on the court. Y'all, when I tell you that threw me because if you're an NBA fan or you're someone that keeps up with sports, we've never seen Clay in that energy before. We have never seen Clay as, the bad guy or the scrapper. We've definitely never seen him missing shots. Like he's the top five in the league, like top 5%. That's what he's known for. So to see him missing easy, it's like, what the hell is going on with you? We've never seen that. So Two of Swords, y'all. Two of Swords falls under the Page of Pentacles. Um, Child, if this ain't saying she broke and she gonna make you broke, make sure she get a new job and child, make sure she get a new job and it's a chop. That was the wish fulfillment. Make sure she's financially back on her feet and release her back to the wild. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. I don't know why this is coming up in Lexi's cards, but okay. So this is telling me no matter what was going on, no matter who he ended up with, it was like it wasn't going to work either way. So, people can blame cheating, they can blame whatever, but this was not going to make it for the long haul. It just wasn't. Not Jason. Not just says she need to get up on her good foot. Oh, child. Yes, would you say? No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Yes, the death card. So, ooh, child, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Page of Swords, messages and things that were being seen. Okay, at the bottom of the deck. All my tarot class people, my people that read. Okay, you got the death card here that hit the table, but look at this combination. You got the sun. Hold on, you got the strength card, the sun, and death. The Leo exposed you, something attached to the Leo it came to light, and that was it. I would just say, laughing my ass off, Tupac facial expression in the middle of your shirt says it perfectly. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, child. So So here's the thing. They can blame cheating all they want to, child. It looked like this was going to be over anyway. So whatever came out that's attached to the Leo that was exposed is really what put the nail in the coffin for this relationship. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. King of Cups. Yeah, so he really did get to the point where he shut down and he got in his feelings. So she's talking about he was moody. Child, he was. Page of Cups. What it was is he was trying to make you break up with him. He didn't want to be the bad guy and you wouldn't take a hint. Now, how many of y'all know that guys will do this? They won't be bothered with you. They will make you break up with them, play the asshole, and then finally be like, oh gosh, finally she's gone. If she breaks up with me, I know we ain't got to never worry about talking again because it's her idea. So it looked like he was trying to get her to take the hint, and she wasn't taking the hint because it's like with the temperance here, the moon and the ace of pentacles, it's like she kept trying to rekindle the relationship, but it was for allegedly, it was for the ace of pentacles, child. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. Oh Lord. Who running this time? Yeah, the world. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Ace of Wands. Things move really fast. Once this situation with the King of Wands became prevalent, and boom, the world is over. Cycle closed when it comes to offering you my cup. Child, mm, did Clay cheat first? Child, I'm gonna ask y'all that read tarot what y'all get out of this before I say anything. Okay? You got the Eight of Pentacles, which represents work, Six of Swords. Okay. Hold on. Whoever reads tarot, child, let me see what y'all say down in the comments. Cause ooh wee, ooh wee. All I can say is somebody did something with somebody from work, and the Six of Swords, it's like you're toxic, I'm leaving you behind. But this is falling under the King of Pentacles and the Fool child. It's like as soon as they found out, I'm gonna take a leap of faith. I'm good, love, and joy. It's done. And that makes sense for an Aquarius because, honey, Aquarius got a cold cutoff game. They can cut you off so quick that you don't even know that y'all been together. Would you say Ja Morant hit a chord? Said, yes, can we ask for a force the soft launch? Child. Said she was too random with the cheating post. It seemed like she did it to cover her ass. Interesting. That's interesting. Well, all I can say is when he decided he wanted to do his clean sweep, his was the one that mattered. The tower. And here it is. Child, the tower falls right under the hot girl, the king of swords. Now we know he's an Aquarius, but he can be very matter of fact in the way that he speaks. And the king of swords does not spare your feelings. The last person you want to talk to is a king of swords if you sensitive, child. A king of swords will be like, look, suck them damn tears up so I can finish saying what I'm saying to you because I only got 5 minutes and I need to go. The king of swords will cut into you like that. Child, the tower. Watching my life go down. Watching your life go down. Child. So as soon as he said it's a chop, tower, watching your life go down. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Judgment to the star and the Eight of Coins with the Seven of Swords. So it's like this is crazy because it's like not being able to trust somebody when they go away to work. But it's weird, y'all, because it's mirrored energy. It feels like the same energy on both sides. So, people can say, oh, he's out. He got a different girl in every city. He's doing this and he's doing that. But it really feels like, and I hate to source this, but it is what it is because I'm hearing the lyrics in my head. It really feels like when Party said, you did you, I did me better. It feels like the same thing all over again. Like he gave her energy on steroids. He mirrored her back to her on steroids. Yeah, this was definitely pulling a you on you. This is how this feels. Yeah, ten of swords. Okay, so we got the Ten of Swords here with the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. And this was like the ultimate betrayal because it's like being juggled, left in the cold, and discarded. And it happened swiftly. So we may not have heard, you know, when they first broke up, because it feels like this happened over a series of time. Like they may have already been done, and I've said that as well. They may have already been done, and it just wasn't said publicly as of yet. But when it happened very, very swiftly. You said in November they said they broke up because she cheated. Damn, I didn't even hear about that or see that. Now, see how the internet had nothing to say? If that's a thing, the internet had absolutely nothing to say. Everybody losing their mind right now, but nobody had anything to say. Now, I haven't seen that, but I'm telling you, it's like a mirrored energy. You did you, but I did me better. That's what this feels like. This was big bank take little bank. Oh, okay. You want to play that game? Oh, no. Okay. Say less. And she lost at the game. So here it is, Seven of Swords. Trying to be, strategic, justice, and a Nine of Wands. So he got to the point that he didn't trust her story either about the court case with her and Tori. Once more information came out, allegedly, he felt like he couldn't trust her. And this also contributed to mood swings as well. Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to situate my table. I mean, these factors make sense to me. Yeah, things happen really, really swiftly, and it's like she's been trying to manifest them getting back together, but I don't feel like it was going to be the same. Said I think he was very into her until he found out what he found out and lost interest, and I think she definitely cheated first. That makes sense because what I'm looking at is like he was all in. Everything was going how it was going. Something happened that stayed quiet, that was secret. Temperance, they had to balance through a new beginning to try to work this relationship out. And then boom, the Ace of Wands, that's definitely that BDE energy. King of Wands, that's here for the short time, not the long time. Boom, lost interest, the world over. And it happened swiftly. Happened very swiftly, and it feels like soon as this came out, soon as this was discovered, it is beyond lost interest. It's like did I ever know you, child? Makes sense though, because an Aquarius, they go cold on you, child. It's over. 10 of Cups. So the family felt some type of way, but they also stayed quiet because this falls under the King of Cups. They felt very deeply about the situation, but they didn't say anything. um because it feels like he may have decided, okay, we'll give it balance through a new beginning. They looked at, okay, we know this is his wish fulfillment. This is his wish fulfillment, so we don't want to say anything. And that makes sense, y'all, because sometimes if you say something to a family member about something that doesn't quite work, it runs them towards the person. So you got to let them, run their course and do what it is that they want to do. Says she's not even used to having a genuinely nice guy. Of course, she didn't know what to do with him. Crazy that you say that, because she stated that he's the nicest guy that she's ever been with, and she had never been in a relationship with someone so nice. And it was kind of weird when I heard her say that, because if I'm not mistaken, that's the way she described Party when they first dealt with each other. Like Party was such a nice guy. He's so sweet. He's the nicest this, he's the nicest that. And then it was the same conversation towards the end of the relationship. So she thought he was slow and green and he was really on that timing. Um, to a certain extent, he was green, which is crazy because there's a lot of green cards on this table. But his family is not. His family ain't green worth a damn. And if she had checked his roster, she would have already knew the truth because everybody knew that Clay was a playboy. So, y'all, this is what kind of throws me because this is like trying to date James Bond and being mad that James Bond got a different girl every other episode or every other week in a different city. Everybody know that James Bond is the quintessential free agent playboy. Why would you date James Bond and just swear you're going to take him off the market? Not all men are the marrying type. Some men, you play your role, you got your turn, it is what it is. So yeah, the truth came out about something, y'all. King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The truth came out about something and it changed everything. It changed the whole way he talked to her, the whole way he treated her. So when she's talking about the mood swings, it feels like it was something that he found out and he automatically switched up. He became instantly annoyed, just agitated with her presence. Yep. The wish fulfillment. Y'all, I'm sorry. Ooh. Said as an Aquarius men are a different breed. Listen, Millie the Mystic, look at this. Look at this. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. The wish fulfillment was the Six of Pentacles falling under the hot girl. Child, what? Oh, child, Lord have mercy. Somebody play Hot Girl from the Hot Boys. And here we go. We got heavy anxiety attached to judgments coming, court cases coming for the Aquarius who is out of money. Five of Pentacles, child. Wait a minute. Let me make sure that's the right one. Oh, Eight of Pentacles. That's work. Um, so she went through a lot of anxiety while working, but the next row over is the Five of Pentacles. So it was still right here in the vicinity. So, damn, this is like you got to get a job. But at this point, it's like you should be at a certain level financially. Your status should be at a certain level. Your credit should be at a certain level to where you shouldn't need to go back to work to leave somebody's house. You should already have your own place established. I mean, the type of money you made, baby, it should be paid for. That's in my opinion. Child, it said, why quit Broadway? I believe that was, in my opinion, I believe that was for dramatic effect because, I can't work. I'm crying. I got to go find something to do, like drink shots out of titties to feel better. I don't know. It's not my life. So, Six of Pentacles, it came out. Seven of Wands. So, she became very defensive. And it's like, child, this is also saying Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Wands. Six of Pentacles is needing a very large amount of money for defense. This could be her defense attorneys or, just her attorneys' fees in general, needing a very large amount of money for these attorney fees. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Not the Eight of Swords. I know this can be, mental prison, but this feel like prison. So it's like she's really, really worried about having to be on her own, having to be financially responsible. Um, hmm, Seven of Wands. Let me see. Seven of Wands. Hold on. Seven of Wands to Seven of Swords to the Two of Swords to Page of Pentacles. Child, what is this? She could be having trouble with her legal team, y'all. It's like whatever this is, it feels like a balloon payment, a large bill that needs to be paid. Where did Lexi go? Lexi just left the damn tarot interview and she ain't been back since. Lexi said, "You got all you need from me. I ain't got nothing else to do with this," and just left. I did. Mm. See what y'all saying over here on Twitch. Okay, so here we go. Single again, back on the prowl. Ten of Pentacles, got to get to the money. She needs a very large amount of money, y'all, and it's like it feels like ASAP, like yesterday. Page of Cups and the Five of Swords. So this lets me know they had very limited communication towards the end. They didn't really talk much, and when they talked, they would argue. It was always conflict and communication. Um, they didn't really get along towards the end. You said ex Lexi exited stage left. Child, she left so long ago. I'm like, damn, where did she go? Five of Cups. Got a lot of regrets since he walked away. Yeah, this is definitely him walking away and leaving her with a lot of regrets. But it's like he found out the truth about something, and that's what changed everything. And it looks like he was going to help her out, but he decided to escape. Six of Wands. He was going to help her out until whatever this truth was that came out. Says she better go hit up Sweetie and see what she can. Listen, oh, I wasn't ready, but listen, child, Sweetie can get to that bag though. She can get to that bag. Sweetie get marketing. I ain't never seen nobody get that much marketing for selling 2,500 copies of a damn album. But she get to that bag. I give her that. She's a marketing guru. I couldn't even say it, child. Seven of Cups. Okay. And okay, Magician. Child. So it looks like problem here, she may still have issues with substances or a substance, and things tend to happen under substances allegedly. And that may be an excuse, like, blame it on the alcohol allegedly. Okay. Mm, yeah. He was the one that left for sure. And Ten of Wands. It's like when he left, literally burdens, everything piling up on her, too heavy to carry, too much for her. Um, Juggling, trying to figure out how she's going to take care of everything. Yeah, trying to figure out how she's going to manifest, but she doesn't know how to move forward. Child, Hangman with the Magician. Yeah, she's working on manifesting, but she don't know how to move forward. Here it is, Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, Told y'all the court stuff is what's got her boggled down. She was the child. She it seemed like the closer she get to going to court, the closer she was trying to get to going down the aisle. And only one of them is possible. Yep. She don't know how she gonna move forward. So if this ain't back to the damn street, Knight of Wands, don't know how you gonna move forward, back to the street. Just wow. We just say she's trifling for trying to make it seem like she left him. I'm not seeing that she left him. I see that he checked out a while ago and he was trying to let her keep her dignity and he wasn't going to say anything. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. But she made the public statement. She put it out there and I don't see where he was upset about it. It actually looked like he's relieved. Like, okay, well, shit, finally, you said it. We done. Said Emilio's case is going to expose the skimpiest of finances. Will he get his money from the case if he wins? Well, you got to remember, once they did the deposition for Cut a Deal Dance, the judge said that she can't just shimmy and slide her way out of this. So now that means Rock Nation is on the hook. And if they can prove that Des helped in any possible way to defraud him and not pay him, and she was a part of that process, then they can go above her and come for her management as well. So I think that's what the angle is going to be for the lawyers. It would be my angle. Yeah, Three of Cups and the Hierophant. Child, it's like she celebrated too soon. Okay, she celebrated way too soon, and now it's like the hard stuff is about to happen when it comes to court. So I promise you, if I was Emilio's lawyer, that would be my angle. I know you got $6. I'm gonna go over your head to them. We'll still take your $6, but we want their money. I don't know why I keep channeling this song with her. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I did it in tarot class. That Mariah Lynn, that once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. I want your money. I need your money. Child, this is crazy. Yep. Now, how is it I channeled that song and look what fell out? Knight of Wands. This song and this card go hand in hand. Lord have mercy. Page of Cups. So somebody wanted to apologize for a Knight of Wands moment. Let's straighten it out. Let's get back together. We can work this out in private between me and you. Ain't that about nothing? How you gonna work something out in private between you and him, allegedly in quiet, but then blast him? Mm. Yeah, the lovers and the Five of Wands. So yeah, they definitely got into it over some kind of entanglement, but I don't see where either party, was sticking to being faithful. I just feel like the energy that I got is you did you, but I did me better. So let me get out of this energy, child. Lexi left, I'ma leave too. Lexi left like about 5, 6 cars in. Ooh, she left like a smooth criminal. I had to think about it. Like, where the hell did she go? I ain't talked about her in a minute. Ooh, child. Y'all funny in these comments. Oh my gosh. Let's see who else is up on the tarot docket, child. Oh, mercy. Okay, let's see. Let's get Lexi. Let's scratch Lexi out. She ran out and said, "That's all I got to say. I got my 2, 3 answers. That's it." Let's see. Okay, Nia Long possibly suing for wage disparity for the Michael movie. It said my name Lexi, not Bennett, and I'm not in it. Child, I mean, she slid right off the table. Didn't even know she was gone for a minute. All righty. Nia Long, what's going on with this wage disparity for the #1 movie in the world? Shout out to the Michael movie. Child, y'all hold on. Cause I gotta do something here. Like this gotta get this off my neck. All right. Said they better pay her. We need Catherine for the sequel. Y'all, before I get started, who saw the tribute that Diana Ross did for Catherine? Please tell me y'all saw the tribute that Diana Ross did for Catherine. Child, the look on Catherine's face was like, if you don't wrap this shit up, you better. Please tell me y'all saw that. Oh my God, you didn't see it. I can't show it to you because I got both my phones at the same time. If I don't even know where my iPad is. Oh well. Child, Catherine was sitting there. Oh, Catherine was sitting there like Little Magic was performing behind her. Oh, if you never watched The Living Color Child, you don't know who Little Magic is. Please look up Little Magic. She acted as if Little Magic was performing behind her. Like I have never seen somebody so enthused, so unenthused in my life. Like how long is this? Okay. Hmm. So she got to sing the whole song. Ooh, Mother Catherine was not here for any of the shenanigans. Show me Nia Long and the possible wage disparity with the movie Michael. Okay, so here it is. Independent woman, 10 of Pentacles. So Nia does pretty well for herself. This movie is grossing very well. It's going to gross really, really high numbers. Hold on. Y'all, the cards is running again. Hold on. All right. Off the fupa. Let's see what we got. Yeah, she definitely feels like she has been wronged. The justice card in reverse. Okay, the family. What about the family? She definitely feels like there's an unbalance here. And this was a wish fulfillment for her to do this movie with the family. Heartbreak. So the family loved her for the movie, but it does feel like she was mishandled, mistreated. 2 of Wands. Okay, making a choice to choose, what was going to bring stability. Who made a choice that was going to bring stability? Because I don't feel like the family made this decision for whatever she was paid. I feel like it was out of their hands. No, don't nobody want to talk now. Okay, so the truth is going to come out. Uh-oh. Wait a minute now my other phone and just froze. Okay, I'm back now. I don't know what happened. My other phone froze, but I'm back now. So the truth is going to come out. Things are going to come to light about what happened in secret. There you go with the Rihanna. That better have my money. Yeah, the truth is going to come out about the secrets attached to the money. I do feel like somebody may have gotten a larger portion than her. Okay, and this was able, it's like this was done to help them go in a different direction, to help them manifest going in a different direction. We're going to hear more and more and more about things that were cut from the movie and things of that nature. So I can't wait to see the box set, to see like deleted scenes and things like that. I think they would have a really great, marketing PR push if they did a box set that showed parts that they cut from the movie. Said I know Jafar and Coleman got paid the most. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but Jafar most definitely should be paid the most. He's playing Michael. Said Jermaine's hand is in the contract pockets. Question mark. Interesting. So here it is. So it's like, damn, it's like this was supposed to be such a great offer. And somebody called themselves being strategic, but this is also saying somebody was sneaky. Somebody was definitely sneaky behind the scenes with this. Um, okay, so you've got the strength card here and the Ten of Pentacles. This could go off into the summer if it's not handled behind the scenes. Said the song Dirty Diana was about Mrs. Ross. I mean, that's been the rumor for all these years. One of my favorite songs. I love the Dirty Diana song. In my mind, when I hear Dirty Diana today, it feels like, if he was singing about an Instagram girl or one of the baddies, it still has relevance. Judgment, okay? Queen of Wands. So she could be taking someone to court about this wage disparity. It just depends on if they can handle this behind the scenes and fix this behind the scenes. Child, this is a fool. Nia says she ain't about to be out here crying and retracting what she's saying. She could run me my money. Seven of Cups. So there's lots of confusion around how this got messed up, because Two of Pentacles talks about, juggling, something being 50-50, or something literally being topsy-turvy and up in the air due to confusion. Is y'all, did they cut Janet from the movie? Because I heard Janet wasn't in the movie. And how dare they? Because that was like Janet and Michael were like this, and they had music together. So here it is. She's been heavy in her mind about this, but y'all, it looks like she's retaining a lawyer and she's taking this serious. Said Janet, I didn't want to be in it from what I heard. Wow, that's crazy. But that's her family. She got a reason for it. So, child, If Janet didn't want any parts of it, she probably knew somebody was about to do something dicey, because I don't see that the whole family was involved in the making of this for sure. Um, how's this gonna go? They go to court. Seems like somebody's trying to rectify the situation. And it's a lot of anxiety around this. So she may have tried to talk to someone to fix this situation, and the choice was made to just, hey, night of wines, in and out. They pretty much, it's like somebody blew her off, and then here it is. She, yeah, it almost feel like she wanted to quit, like during the filming. Something happened here. Something happened here. And she really did fit the likeness of the mom. She looked really good in costume as Catherine. I feel like she was a great match for Catherine when you look at the aesthetic. Four of Pentacles. Child, we're about to find out the truth about who being miserly and what's going on with his money. Oh, wait. All of this could fall back on Mother Catherine. Whoever's trying to be slick, this could fall back on Catherine. Yeah, she may have even, because I feel like she got to a certain point where it was like she had other work, other jobs, something. She almost went in a different direction, but it was just like this is a chance of a lifetime because of who it is. Started off as what seemed like a blessing, her playing the mother. Yeah. Um, if they can't come to an agreement soon, it looks like she's going to refuse to work this out behind the scenes, and this could actually go to court. So I do see that she did speak to someone, and it's a lot of confusion and somebody playing in her face. Damn, it said that Nia is the only one I see really promoting the movie. Yeah, she definitely feels she's upset. But y'all, this is the crazy part. Whoever this is that has caused all this confusion, it's like they feel betrayed because she's willing to go to court. And I don't know what's happening with them and the rest of the cast, but it's like other people just walked away. Y'all, it feels like everybody else walked away. And she tried to just follow her intuition, even though there was a lot of confusion. But it's to the point where somebody has to get involved, um, King of Swords, to sort this out, because it's like I'm tired of the confusion. Everybody else is not pulling the same weight as me, and I should be properly compensated. So we're gonna hear more about this throughout the spring, possibly the summer, up until like July, August. But I would say, hey, she out there doing the work. She's out there doing the press runs. Pay her. Pay her. What's the point? So everybody has been promoting the movie. They have for months. Um, we're gonna see how this works out. We're gonna see how this works out. But she is seriously consulting legal aid, from what I can see. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So let's get Nia off the tarot docket. Who child? I don't even know what cards to use for this one. Joseline says Bobby Lights and Lemmy are together. and that Lemmy got a problem with DV putting his hands on the women. Child Jocelyn just came out choosing violence. What deck do I want to use? All righty, stained glass tarot. Let's go. Whew, have mercy. I don't know what I'm about to see with this one. Hmm. This is a mess already. Just already. Child. Lemmy and Bobby. Is there any validity to Lemmy and Bobby possibly being a secret couple? Secret lovers is what they are allegedly, according to Jocelyn. This have any truth to it? Well, we know that Jocelyn is heartbroken over money, Six of Pentacles, money that she's not getting because the Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. It didn't come out yet. And child, her heartbreak is leading to exposure. Four of Pentacles. You want to hold on to my money? I'm going to expose you until I get my money. Child. Isn't Jocelyn a Scorpio? Scorpio's child. If she is, he got hell and high water on his hands. So top secret. Oh, she is. That it makes sense. Oh, child, it makes sense. So these are high level secrets, and it's like she's about to expose him for how he's controlling people, possibly, allegedly strong arming people. Knight of Cups. Child, not the Knight of Cups next to the High Priestess. I had to take a small commercial break, y'all. What's going on in secret with this Knight of Cups? Well, whatever it is, y'all, my spirit guides are being real petty. I'm channeling an old school rock song. What is that? It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. Ooh, 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 child, whatever it is, whatever the nature is, it's over now. What did I step in? Oh, child, what did I step in? Oh, child. Child, Kayla, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I don't want to know. Somebody play Mario Winans. I don't want to know. Five of Cups. Lots of regrets, deep regrets about things that happened in the past. Child, she about to drudge up everything, things that he don't even remember, or he. Oh, child, Jocelyn about to. I hope this ain't all stuff that could be NDA worthy. Oh, Seven of Swords and the Lovers. Child, what the whole hell is going on? What's that song I started off with? Secret lovers. That's that's what we are. Allegedly. Allegedly, because we don't know these people for entertainment purposes only. So it feels like it's lots of regrets around, whatever is going on in this situation. I don't think anybody expected Jocelyn to go down to the pits of hell with gasoline draws on, but they need to know this is a Scorpio. A Scorpio will go low and dig further. Child. We got the Fool here. So this for Lemmy and them, it's like this came out of nowhere. It's like this literally came out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I didn't even know the cameras. Oh, it didn't stop. I had to make sure. There we go. Had to make sure the camera didn't stop. Page of Pentacles. So it's like even with her leaping off into her new business venture, it's like that feels like that came out of nowhere. Like that may have been a surprise the way that it manifested. So he got Bobby all on Scotty's show. Oh, child. Says she lied on Stevie and his daughter Ava. She can go real low. I told somebody earlier, I said, now she making these accusations, and I do remember the Stevie and Ava accusations. I ain't gonna go off into that because I'm not about to touch nothing with a young child. But child, oh Lord. It's like they couldn't believe that she could go this low with this accusation. They're like, where the hell did she come from with this one? King of Wands, Ace of Cups. I ain't saying that one out loud. I'm not. I'm. um, King of Wands to the Ace of Cups. We'll just say that someone loves being, adorned, being a public figure, and being free to go about the way that they want to. King of Wands is not marriage material. King of Wands is someone who, has their pick of the litter of whoever they want to deal with. They're not someone that you look to for commitment. Oh, not oh my God, Justice. Justice. Queen of Swords. Eight of Swords. So somebody is heavy in their thoughts trying to figure out, what to do with this. But Queen of Swords in the upright mean that somebody is telling the truth. I ain't gonna say who telling the truth, but somebody is telling the truth, and it looked like they got way more to say. Not y'all down here doing sexy red lyrics. I'm done. Not the bow, bow, bow. I'm done. Oh wow. So the spiritual playlist is cutting up. Yeah, Six of Wands. She just wants to be able to move forward with her new venture, but it's heartbreak with her moving forward. So she's saying, my heart is broke, your heart gonna be broke too. Show me something on the sun. Show me something on the sun. Yeah, baby, she ain't taking her foot off your neck. The sun to the Ace of Swords. Child, she's saying, I'm gonna bury you with the truth, allegedly. Allegedly. It's expose season. Until I get what I want, you ain't gonna get what you want. Oh my God. I was not ready. I was so not ready for this. What did I step in? The Empress, the Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant. Now this can go to oh no, Lord, no, it can't. Mm. High priestess on the table is talking about high level secrets, things that are only privy to people in private or people of a certain echelon. And Seven of Swords is sneaking around or being deceptive while somebody is either pregnant or your baby mom. Yeah, Lemmy ain't playing. He's gonna lawyer up. It's like he wants to go to court. And it's like this is gonna get nasty. It's like you want to try to expose me. You want to talk about me. You want to talk crazy about me. You coming out the side of your neck out of nowhere on me. I'm gonna drag you to court. She could be facing defamation, and I wouldn't be surprised if more cast members or more people that know tea start spilling tea on Joseline as well to kind of like balance this out. So I wonder what Lemmy's sign is. Interesting. I wonder too. Knight of Cups to the death, Ace of Pentacles. So Knight of Cups to the death. That's like an offer literally coming to an end, but that's also talking about transforming. Something has to end for something to begin. And it's like Jocelyn wants out. She wants out so that she can get, her money on her own. But it's a lot of regrets here. Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, the Ten of Swords. Child, I think it's some meat on the bones with these DV accusations. We got to say allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, but it looks like a potential lover could be, falling victim to this type of behavior or this type of energy. Say, he's an Aries. Oh, child, this is gonna be a battle royale. Aries and a damn Scorpio. Both of them don't quit. Neither one of them yield. Both of them very, very angry. And here it is, King of Cups. It's like whoever this lover is, they're heavy in their emotions about things that are being said, but they're not saying anything publicly. Yeah, this could cause like breakups in friendships, relationships. It's like everything is just like combustible behind the scenes right now, but nobody is allowed to say anything. Expect a lot of damage control, PR, Queen of Cups. So, Queen of Cups talking about following your intuition to get balanced through a new beginning. So, Jocelyn is like, hey, I know how to stir the pot. I know how to get people interested. You ain't gonna give me no money. I'm gonna drag you and drag you and drag you until you concede. But y'all, this could go to court. I mean, it's like it's gonna get really ugly. Seven of Cups talks about lots of confusion, trying to figure out what you're gonna do. Oh, child, that's not good. Seven of Cups is also my card of being inebriated, and it falls under the King of Wands, Six of Pentacles. She may start alleging that people who have been sexually assaulted were paid off for silence. Sweetheart, we are not about to talk about Michael Jackson's Dangerous album cover. That will take a whole show in itself. And that's not even what I'm talking about right now. Let's stay on where I'm on. Queen of Wands. So Five of Pentacles. This could really be affecting her bottom line. He's going to try to blackball her and dry her money up to where she can't make any money. Damn. Page of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Yeah, it feels like that's his plan. He's gonna try to dry up her money, blackball her, um, not pay her, and possibly take her to court and run her money down to the last dime. So, it's like you keep on saying whatever you want to say about me, but I'll ruin you and I'll make sure you never work again, never make any more money, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So, yeah, this is worse than the War of the Roses. This is ugly. So, I hope they can come to a amicable decision, but I don't see anything working out peacefully in this situation. Is he going to bankrupt Jocelyn? Is he going to bankrupt Jocelyn? Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, Temperance. It's like Jocelyn's plan that she's going to get balanced through a new beginning by outing him, telling the truth. Temperance, balanced through a new beginning, telling the truth about the past, things that have happened in the past to give her an advantage. That's her plan. Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. Child, that talks about sneaky things done to keep stability. Page of Swords. Oh, she may have some footage. She may have gotten her hands on some footage, which means this ain't the first time somebody done ran off on the plug with some footage over there at Zeus, because it was alleged that Sasiki had done that back when her and her sister were on the show. This ain't footage, it's definitely some messages. But I feel like it's footage. Let me see what y'all saying. What, the chat done stopped over here? Okay, let me stop it over here and restart it. Okay, there we go. Uh, Two of Cups and the Hierophant. So, y'all, it's like her and her significant other. I don't know if they're married or whatnot, but it's like they're working on trying to do whatever they got to do to get to the bag. But it looks like Lemmy is going to try to ruin them through the court system. But I do see that there's some things that she is saying that has some validity to it. But she's got to be able to prove whatever she's saying in the court of law. She can't prove it in court. It doesn't matter how true it is if you don't have proof. So she's definitely got to provide some proof. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Child, she may actually have some text messages or some kind of evidence about conversations of someone um, talking about uh, DV with someone. Okay, because Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Oh Lord, this is about to get real nasty. They about to play dirty, and when I say dirty, I mean pigs rolling in the mud and the slop dirty. Um, it's like at this point, Lemmy wants to end this by any means necessary. He's trying to control the narrative on his side for sure. He feels extremely betrayed. Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups. It feels like this was a wish fulfillment for Jocelyn to take a leap of faith and follow her intuition to get to the money or to get her money. So she may be feeling like he owes her a lot of money and he's not paying her. Uh, Child, they can go from sugar to shit. They got to be very careful. Wheel of Fortune to the Five of Pentacles. It just looks like he's going to break her and send her back to the street. That's his plan. So her thing is like Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands to the Four of Pentacles. It's like you owe me more money than what you were paying me anyway. I'm like a huge draw to the app. Like people really come here to see me. I'm one of your biggest shows, and I'm telling the truth. That feels like that's what's on her side. And it's like he's trying to lay this to rest. Is it gonna work? That's a hell of a question. Because if this don't work, they her and Ballistic could lose everything. So she's saying she gonna stand up and defend herself. She gonna fight, but the ball is still in his court when it comes to holding on to the money, the Six of Pentacles. It's like they need more money to launch this app, and he's not paying her. Y'all, this is where it get real nasty. Do not be surprised if the DOJ gets involved. These accusations can lead to a huge investigation. So somebody gonna be in court one way or the other. Yeah. Ten of Swords under the Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Joseline feels extremely betrayed over this money, very, very large amount of money that would, provide her and her family stability. And child, not the Two of Cups and the Five of Wands. Her and Ballistic say, "Hey, we will fight this together, even if we got to send him to jail." Hmm. Said I knew it would be a matter of time before the feds enter the chat allegedly. Yeah, he's like, we'll fight this together. So he's sticking by her side in this fight. No, the DOJ ain't getting no rest this year. Baby, listen. Independent woman. She just wants to go on by her own, make her money. Judgment. Hmm. It's like judgment with her is like it's not that she's worried about being judged. It's like she feels like she's coming like the wrath of God. Hell knows no fury like a woman scorn. Said Ballistic is a Virgo. Oh well shit, he 10 toes down with the foolishness. Sure is. Six of Swords. Yeah, she wants to close this cycle and move on, leave this behind. It's toxic, but she's the way she gonna go out. She going out aggressive. Um, is she gonna be able to take Lemmy down, or is Lemmy gonna take her down, or are they both gonna go down? What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? The Chariot is her wish fulfillment to move on. She's ready to heal. She has hope that she can move on. King of Pentacles is falling under the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Y'all, she about to start exposing his different relationships with possible alleged people that are within the network. He may have a couple of sugar babies or whatnot that he got throughout the network, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Whew. Make secrets great again. The Virgo and a Scorpio even more combustible. Child, I mean, these two are the type that will be fighting and by the end of the night. So Santana might be the one. Ooh, might be one allegedly. Oh, child. Knight of Pentacles. So it's like she's willing to drag this out until she gets her money. And at this point, it's war. So either way, y'all, like the DOJ can come off into this. They could end up in court where he wants to sue her for defamation of character. But it looks like she got some kind of messages or some kind of footage that can support some of this stuff that she's saying. So this is about to get real nasty. And I'm about to get this off my table because this is a clown, a fool, and a catastrophe. Miss Ladar, would you say? So my daughter is a Virgo, Scorpio, and I am not okay. Oh my gosh. Let's just get them off the table. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Said Angel, you're the best. I received confirmation from my HOA case. The case is currently in the hands of the DOJ. Child, I know the DOJ is like, Angel, stop sending people to us. But I'm glad that you're getting everything you need. Okay, let's see. Uh, I'm gonna say 50 Cent for the last one of the evening. Which one y'all want first? Is Pooh Shiesty getting extorted in prison or All-Star JR going to trial? Let me see. So I have Aries twin daughters, I understand. Okay, I see an All-Star. Okay, All-Star, All-Star, All-Star again. You know what? Nene, not I'm a Scorpio with Aries rising. I fight myself. Okay, so look like y'all don't give a damn about Pooh Shiesty, so All Star JR it is. Okay, All Star is coming up, child. So, like I said, I told y'all that the feds would be coming and that they were going to be looking at all three cities. All Star JR is facing what looks like 15 years in the feds, allegedly. You said we already know Pooh's really shisty, child. Um, so we're looking at he's possibly facing up to 15 years. They denied his bail. He's being transferred from, I believe, I don't know if it's I think it was he was on his way to California, but he's being transferred to Texas. So we're gonna look at what's to expect with his case. Uh All Star JR, what deck we using for you? What deck are we using for you? Hmm, okay. This deck always tells me the Fed stuff, so why not? Thank you, Love De Niro. Child, All Star JR. Now he get out of prison. Well, I won't say prison because he's not in prison yet. He gets out of, the detention facility. If he's able to beat this case, which in my opinion he possibly could, he has a good chance of it. But if he beats this case, y'all think about how big his career is about to get. But the flip side of it is This could be a catastrophe for all types of people to get investigated that are attached to all parties that were involved in the situation, which is unfair to Allstar Jr. because he was out to dinner on a date. So it ain't like he was out there looking, for the smoke. The smoke came to him at dinner. Okay. I have to plug my phone up. All right. Make sure my phones ain't going dead, y'all. Show me the energy between Allstar Jr. and the feds. How is this going to work out for him if he has to go to trial? Show me Allstar Jr. Is he going to go to trial? How's this going to work out for him? So they're looking for cooperation from him. Three of coins. They want to see what he has to say. Knight of Swords. I'm not surprised about that. So he hasn't given a statement yet. That's what they're looking for. They want a statement out of him. They want him to cooperate. Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. It's like things are going to move really fast, but they're interested in, a lot of the collaborations that he may be involved in or was involved in the past. So they're definitely holding his past against him. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So it looked like the feds definitely have heard the angle about, a love triangle that is attached to the past. Seven of Swords, the backdoor card, him being backdoored, the tower. So it doesn't look like they want him, but they want to force him to cooperate. Second time I've seen this. Yeah. So, child, the Empress to the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Um, oh Lord, that better not be right. Um, I want to make sure that I'm looking at this right, y'all. Empress talks about someone that creates a situation and brings it into fruition. That also can talk about a mother or a baby mother, and falling next to the Seven of Swords. Either way you slice it, that doesn't look good. It's like the baby mama can't be trusted because she can be considered sneaky. And also, they want to know who created this situation and brought it into fruition to backdoor him. So this is all about a statement. They're looking for him to work with them. They're leaning very heavy on him to work with them. Ten of Pentacles, Child, and the King of Swords. They've been told spare no expense on this case. Spare no expense. This is not good for JR, because it's like they've been given an unlimited budget because of who they want. They'll take him down if they can't get to who they want, but they want him to cooperate, and they've been given an unlimited budget to go after who they want. Page of Cups, going through correspondence, messages. Um, Eight of Pentacles with people that work together. Said I told Angel I used to call myself Pop Off Dummy. I'm glad I have enjoyed and matured, evolved and matured. My child helped me too, because she's a Cap Gemini Leo. Whew. Yes, Siren Eyes, unlimited budget. Ten of Pentacles is like throw it in the bag. Yes, baby, that's definitely unlimited budget. Palace of Coins, Five of Cups, lots of regrets. So I don't think JR thought that this was going to go this far, but at the end of the day, because of who they want, they're willing to blow all the bags to get who they want. So they want, like I say, allegedly, they want the Prince family really, really bad, and they're sparing no expense to get them. So it's like either this a more get down or lay down type energy. Either you rock with us or you rock against us. If you ain't with us, we'll bury you too. 15 years, damn. Show me JR's lawyer, please and thank you. Show me JR's lawyer. Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. So this talks about the footage, the cameras, how they were aggressive. They ran down on him, the chariot. So they saw everything they needed to know in the footage of what happened that evening, but they need him to collaborate. Three of Pentacles. Wonder what's going on with my comment section over here. Y'all been talking this whole time and my comments stopped. That's crazy. It always be TikTok that mess with my comments. They don't like y'all coming over here thinking in the comments. Yeah. So wounded warrior, they know he was attacked. Say you might not win the battle, but you win the war. We know that's true because baby, the way he came up out of there, they also want to talk about what happened when he left because he didn't stay on the scene. To be honest with you, I can't blame him because if he's by himself and they ran down on him like that, they could have circled back around and got him. So I would have left too. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm out of ammunition and I'm in a city that, I'm out of town. I would have got out the way too. So Ace of Cups, King of Swords, it's like they'll give him favor if he tells the truth. Um, the Fool, it's like they're going to give him a small window to be able to cooperate, and then it's just boom. Page of Coins. Y'all, somebody at that job, somebody that was working there is about to be a person of interest. Somebody that worked at the business backdoored him. They're definitely going to be a person of interest. It's like they're going through everybody's text messages, everybody's DMs, everybody um, social media accounts. Good question. Say all this for what? Seem like for nothing, child. Because it sure didn't bring nothing but headache. The family tree. Yeah, and I'm gonna say that this is the Prince family that they're looking at that created this situation. So it's like all fingers are pointing to the Prince family now. Six of Swords. Somebody may be trying to do whatever they can do to skate out of this, get out of this situation. Prince Jr., child, you just, oh Lord, independent woman and the hangman. So, it's like he's independent of everybody and they're also looking at his money. Um, they want to know more about JR's money, how he gets his money. You got an independent record label, but how much are you actually selling? How much are you actually making? This is all bad. Like, damn it, I'm the one that was the victim. Why am I under investigation? Now, what's going to be interesting is this, y'all. Are they going to try to use that music video against him, use his lyrics against him? Because didn't Rock Nation help to push a law through where you can no longer use people's music against them in court? Because I feel like that's a huge part of this. They want to use his music against him. That last video, if his lawyer is sharp enough, they'll have to throw that out. But it seems like that's something that they can want to use. Um, Said, but didn't they just use someone's? Yeah, Dirk. Well, but see, this is where having a great lawyer comes into, being the defensive player. He needs the best offense player now. His lawyer has got to come through with this case study. And it's interesting enough because it was because of Tory Lane's case that I remember that Rock Nation played a huge part in making it to where you couldn't use people's music against them in court. But I don't know if that's just, for that state or just across the board, because that his music and it's like his lifestyle is now being held against him. They're going to use his past against him to say that, he has the propensity of violence. He's someone that could escape. Yeah, somebody at this business helped to set this up. I got to say, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. But it definitely feels like somebody at the business helped to set this up and backdoor him. Do not be surprised if you find out an employee that worked at this restaurant played a very key part in delivering messages and, making sure everybody knew that he was there and keeping him in place until somebody got there. I am strongly feeling an employee is a huge part of this. And if I am correct and Allstar Jr. beats this case, he's not only going to be able to come after everybody that was involved, he's going to be able to come after the restaurant owners as well. It may not be a thing now, but I do feel like they're going to go through these messages and find out that an employee may have played a very pivotal role. Yeah. So, Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords, he was able to, they saw, what they needed to see on that camera, the 10 of excuse me, the Wheel of Fortune. So they saw the robbery, happen in progress. Like somebody got something of his that was of large value. So somebody did get a piece of his jewelry. They got something right before he got away. So they may not have got the piece that they wanted, but they got something. High Priestess and the Four of Wands. Yeah, they want to know every nook and cranny about him and how he lives, how he makes his money. Yeah, I told y'all the feds look like they're building a case throughout all three states, all three cities. This could be used to take down multiple groups, not just the Prince family. It seems like that's what they're trying to do. Take one bird and, excuse me, one stone and take out three birds. Um, So they want to know more about, what he did once he left, who he contacted. Uh, Five of Cups here talks about deep regret. Yeah, this business, Page of Coins, this employee at this business, they're about to be screwed. Because I'm telling y'all, I keep seeing it. Somebody at this job had something to do with this. They collaborated, the lovers. Feels like collusion for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, so it's like they know the family pressed him and put him in a situation that he can't get out of. But at the same situation, it's like the Fed's dirty as hell for this because they're using this as an opportunity to press JR and to put him in a situation that he can't get out of so that they can get information to get the family. It's like they want the Prince family so bad. It's like by any means necessary. Will do whatever we got to do to get. Either we gonna use you to get to them, or we gonna plow through you to get to them. So everything is 50-50 right now. It's kind of dicey for All Star. And they're talking about not to trust all the messages that are coming out right now about his case and what's going on with him, because it seems like somebody's trying to misdirect information. Okay. So it's conflict in the story about what happened when he walked away. It's the when he left that's going to make a huge difference in winning and losing this case. How did he leave? What happened when he left? So he definitely feels betrayed that they got him locked up. He's heartbroken that he's locked up. I mean, I would be too. Shit, talking about 15 years. Yeah, they definitely want to send him. It's like they're using him to send the family to the feds. They want to send as many people in the family as they possibly can to the feds. So it's like using him as the bait on the hook to catch a bigger fish. So it's like lots of anxiety, worry, praying that he make it out of this. Okay, so it's like this is dragging on. Trying to figure out how to manifest more money. So this is going to be a very expensive case if it drags on for too long. So he's definitely sitting there in jail thinking, very disappointed about how this worked out. Hold on, cover up these little tarot titties, y'all. So it looks like he's going to have balance through a new beginning, but how is that going to happen? How is that going to happen? Queen of coins, six of coins. So yeah, this is crazy because it's putting a burden on so many people. Like they're pressing everybody to get to the Prince family. They're trying to find a way to lay this case to a rest, but they don't know how to move forward. So since it's like the feds don't know how to move forward, JR is a chess piece to get to what they want to get to. Yeah, they don't have enough evidence for whatever it is that they want. Damn, this is like just being a casualty of war. This is terrible. So y'all, it's like a dog pile. It's like everybody's gonna try to save themselves. And I would not be surprised if the NBA crew ends up being the grimiest and they end up being the ones that put out a statement. It feels like the statement more so will come from the NBA crew, like them trying to save themselves. That's wild. So it definitely looks like they're going to trial, and this is going to be very expensive. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Not so expensive you cut my damn lights off. There we go. Damn. There we go. I'm like, it got dark in here. How you just gonna cut all my lights off because I said it's gonna be expensive? Child, somebody mad about that one. That's the tarot after dark teas. So, child, I wish JR well, baby, because this is a mess. Okay, let's scratch this one off. Said is Prince Sr. one of the kings that you said will fall? One of the five. Interesting that you remember that. I said it was up to five. So sadly enough, Junior can sink Senior if this case don't work out well. All righty, Pooh Shiesty, it should only take a couple minutes for you. Is Pooh Shiesty being extorted in prison? Is Pooh Shiesty being extorted in prison? Word on the street is Pooh Shiesty is being extorted. You said fairy lights would go hard on Friday nights, a little ambiance. Okay, child, this talks about investing into something. Seven oh my God. So seven of wands, seven of pentacles. Y'all, he may be investing in people protecting him. So that seems like that answers that question about if he's being extorted. He may have to invest in paying people to defend him or protect him. Yeah, here it is. He's singled out by himself, and this is gonna cost him a lot of money, allegedly. Damn. So he's worried about trying to hold on, let me cover her up. He's worried about trying to, have hope that he could heal this situation, that he could bring it to an end. Yeah, he's going through a lot. He's going through a lot. Ace of Wands, they're very aggressive with him. Ten of Wands, it's real hard for him to manage. Child, this is why people shouldn't want to go to prison if they ain't got to. Because if you ain't gonna throw no hands, this ain't the place to go. You could talk all of this out on the street, but you get in there, you better be good with hand to hand combat. Family tree. So yeah, he's cut off from his people. Anybody that can support him, that got his back, he's cut off from his people. What the heck is y'all? I don't know what's happening here. Wait a minute now. And the crazy thing is, it's like this is hot. This has never run hot like this before. So I'm gonna unplug this, y'all, because the energy is literally running hot. It cut all my lights off. what, the, what the heck is going on? You said break out the candles. I do have some candles over here too, but sheesh. I like to see my table. Yeah, the block is hot. Yeah, this is draining his family's money, child. And it's like it's not that he don't have money. He has money, but this is draining the family's money big time. Y'all, now somebody sent me a message from Facebook that say Jesus loves you. Thank you. Remember I told you that woman that's a prominent figure with Poo Shisty, Ten of Cups. Y'all, this is bad. So you got the Ace of Swords here, and you've got the Empress. And I'm not taking that as his mother. I don't know if this is like a baby mother or something, but it's like the truth is going to come out about how all of this came into fruition. And this could literally bankrupt the whole family if he goes to prison. He's facing up to 20 years. So I just asked one question. I wanted to know if it was true that he's being extorted. And child, it looked like he is, allegedly. Can't believe everything over here just decided to just be hot. Said that wife they say playing magic. Oh, well, Queen of Wands is definitely the one that would be that girl. Because Queen of Wands definitely is a magi. So for his sake, he better hope that he's able to get out of this case because it looks like it's gonna get even rougher for him if he got to sit in there. So, who shiesty? Let's get you off of here. Y'all got between him and JR, they got my appliances on the table running hot. Okay. So I'll just do a deep dive on Floyd Mayweather because I know going into 50 Cent is definitely going to be a lot. So it says 50 Cent faces a lawsuit for trying to force a female employee to commit insurance fraud over a stolen car. Now, we don't know this to be true or not, but if this has any ring of truth to it, this could actually turn into a RICO. So, child, everybody look like they getting RICOs this year. I think I'm gonna just stay in the house where it's cute and boring. Because what the heck is going on outside? Uh, Let me pick a deck, y'all. Give me a second. Curtis Jackson, what's going on with you? Mr. 50 Laws of Power, what's going on with you? 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands. So 10 of Cups talks about, not just family, but a conglomerate, a business umbrella as well that brings opportunities. This is someone that he may say that I looked at like family that I gave opportunities to. Oh, I didn't know about him going to court today. Wow, said the judge was in her favor. That's wow. Child, this is whew. Here's the judge right here, the court. So, y'all, this is going to be major because it's like people are heavily invested in seeing what's going on here. You just have to feel J energy on this. Interesting. 50's trying to get balanced through a new beginning in this situation. Moon talks about intuition and not knowing what's to come. Strength card. So he's got a little wiggle room between now and the summer to figure out what he's going to do, how he's going to turn this around. But he has heavy anxiety. He is definitely shook about this. Make no mistake. And it looks like there's the girl or whoever her lawyer is. It looks like they're trying to build a very strong case against 50. Okay. Oh Lord. So King of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Moon. So things that we don't know about are definitely going to be coming out soon. We're going to find out the truth about the manipulation in this case, what actually happened between the both of them. And that King of Wands got an interesting way of popping up behind the scenes when things are going on. Say they okay, so that's they go back May 5th and 6th about her life rights. She said was forced to sign papers. Okay, so under duress, that's what she's saying. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. He got a lot riding on this, a lot riding on this. Um, Messages, correspondence between them is going to be very, very important. No, this ain't good, not at all. And you're right, the King of Wands does pop up a lot. Things are moving way faster than he expects to move. Six of Coins. So his lawyers may be telling him to settle out of court with her to keep this from going any further, because this could turn into something bigger. Three of Wands, he sees her as an opportunist going through the dark night of the soul. Oh, Lord. Five of Wands, 50's prepared to fight this, but we're going to get more messages coming out soon about, what's happening here. Oh, wait. The Sun, more is going to be exposed about this situation. 50's trying to bring it to a close, the world. Something that he doesn't want to be entered. I feel like it's something he don't want to be entered into the docket. He's trying to shut certain things down for being entered into evidence, but it looks like the judge is going to allow it. And it feels like it's a gray area. It's confusion. He's trying to consider his options. Page of Cups. Whoo, Lord, he in a hot seat for sure, y'all. That Seven of Cups is significant. Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Did these two have a situationship? Because this feels like somebody may have been trying to have a relationship and it didn't work out and had to move forward. Because Two of Cups is like romantic energy and somebody cutting somebody off, not wanting to be in a romantic situation. Mm. Nine of Cups. So it's like she's trying to have her wish fulfillment by summer. And this was standing out to me in the middle of my table is the Ace of Swords to the King of Wands. This Ace of Wands represents a major truth, a huge truth that could come out about the King of Wands. Notice how this Page of Cups keeps popping up at the bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's collaborating, working together. They got a lot riding on this case. Third party communication here. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. King of Wands, third party communication, somebody working together to make this happen. Queen of Wands, this is happening really fast. Like it feels like this came out of nowhere. Lots and lots of anxiety. Lots of anxiety. He's realizing that this is serious. He knows that this is serious. Thank you, butterflies. Seven of Swords. This is he feels like somebody's trying to snake him to get an opportunity. Like you need to snake me to get this opportunity to move forward. Page of Swords, Five of Wands. Um, there's some kind of discrepancy here between the communication and messages. And it also feels like somebody got their wires crossed about the type of relationship that this was or this was supposed to be. Said I love your shirt, angels always. Thank you, mom. This was all mom. I'm like, what you know about Easy E, Tupac, and Biggie? Yeah, she's trying to expose him to get some money. It feels like a legal extortion, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. So the star, they're going to try to figure out how to rectify this situation. At least they're trying. They're considering their options on how to move forward with this situation. The lovers represents Gemini. So, child, what the hell is everything got to happen in Gemini season for? You said Mama always coming through with the nice shirt. She does. She really does. The world and heartbreak. Yeah, 50 is real. He's realizing that this is a takedown, but he feels like somebody's shaking him down. Strength, the Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. They want a huge payday out of 50. Huge payday. Ace of Swords, the King of Wands. What's the Ace of Swords to the King of Wands? Feels like there's going to be a disappointment here in some kind of way because Queen of Swords could mean that she could be telling the truth about this, but it feels like it's a Pinocchio and Geppetto situation. So even if she could be telling the truth about this, or it feels like there's truth in this, it feels like it's being manipulated through an outside source. And it's like, I really had love for you, Queen of Pentacles, thought you was solid. Five of Pentacles. So is this chick on her knuckles? Because it feel like she on her knuckles financially. Eight of Cups. So she could be saying that when she walked away from this job, she lost everything, or something about she didn't get paid. But see, this is what I'm concerned with. Three of Wands to the Seven of Swords. This feels like somebody backdooring somebody for an opportunity for a bag. Toxic, maleficent energy here. So she could be saying this about him and he could be feeling this about her. The Chariot. Yep, over a car. Messages back and forth, them fighting over messages that got to do with a car, her walking away afterwards. Yeah, this is ugly. This is real ugly. I don't see him just shimmying out of this, but I do see that he's going to fight this to the very end as best he can. The Emperor and the King of Swords. So he has a hell of a lawyer. I mean, I wouldn't expect nothing less from 50. He's got a hell of a lawyer. Six of Wands. So he's expecting to be able to move forward from this betrayal because he's definitely seeing this as a heavy betrayal. The Hermit. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to bring him to an end, put him through the dark night of the soul, ostracize him for controversial views and opinions. Five of Swords, conflict and communication. So, child, if I see the King of Cups out here, and we know that 50 is also a water sign, but this feels like this is attached to the King of Wands. Six of Swords, and Three of Swords. Heartbreak because somebody gets to leave a toxic, chaotic situation and move forward. Eight of Cups, walking away from a situation. Yeah, this feels very orchestrated. Somebody's trying to save themselves by drowning him. Yep. Secrets behind how he's facing judgment. Said Camel don't want that doc on him. Yeah, but it looks like somebody's about to be sorry. Somebody's about to be sorry. Secret behind the judgment, why they're so invested. Yeah, it's up to three people or three. Um, I want to say three people. I'm gonna keep that. It feels like it's up to three people working together to get a satisfactory um result out of this situation. Yeah, three people working together that feel like they've been betrayed by 50. But somebody gonna have to walk away from this. So it might not just be the camel that don't want a documentary. It's up to three people working together who either don't want a documentary or are trying to keep him from doing further documentaries. Four of Wands. Yeah, these people could lose everything, their stability, everything. So it's better you than me. Yep, better you than me. And one of these people, child, stay out of grown man business. Whoever this lady is, stay your ass out of grown man business. There's a woman involved in here somewhere. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So they're trying to limit his resources, but how you gonna do that with somebody that got the type of money and pool that 50 got? So they're trying to get this to go in a different direction because they know that he has money and his money represents power. Yep, yep. So they decided to use the Justice Department against him with this situation with the car. Yeah, they want him shook. They want him to feel the same anxiety that they felt. Child. Woo! Knight of Pentacles. This is going to drag out. This is not going to be a quick case. And see, this is where the girl got to be able to keep up the stamina. And I think 50 is on to the fact that somebody could be working behind the scenes to help this out. So, yeah, if he keeps this going, he keeps dragging and dragging and dragging this out. Oh, girl could run out of money, and if she don't run out of money, then he gonna know what's up. So yeah, he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight. He's standing up for himself. Seven of Wands, Six of Wands. He feels like he can turn this around. He feels that he can. He can turn this around. So it's like he's got to figure out what he's gonna do to get this to go in another direction. So he's definitely strategizing. They're gonna try to send him to prison. Somebody's obsessed with getting him locked up. Hangman under the judgment means that this even the court could end up kind of stuck on how to move forward with this, like hung jury, um, not a clear cut decision. Something about this is not so black and white. There, I'm telling you, here's another woman now who feels betrayed. Also, her loved ones working together to help um, invest in this to cause a downfall. Hey, sis, said you popping in from work. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, this a mess, child. This is a mess. Six of Cups. Yeah, they had to go in the bag to find something old. They're even going to try to say that he's physically abusive. They're gonna throw everything in the kitchen sink at him. It's Three of Cups. They're gonna try to control the narrative with third party gossip, and they're celebrating already in secret. The High Priestess. Would you say, okay, ponytail? I had to pull this hair off the back of my neck. It felt like something was doing this. Ooh, interesting. Frosty said, I hear planting evidence. Um, so you got the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Chariot, and Justice. And this right here talks about work. So a situation that happened between parties at work. So it's the Empress. He's trying to get to the bottom of who actually created this problem. Child. Two of Pentacles. So it's a 50-50 chance, but these people are very obsessed with making this happen. They're yeah, I feel like it's a secret benefactor behind the scenes that could be paying this woman's legal fees. Like it may be set up and structured to where her lawyer is going to try to sue 50 for the legal fees, but it feels like somebody behind the scenes is guaranteeing that they're going to cover the bag for these legal fees. Mm. So yeah, they're gonna pull up old accusations talking about him possibly with DV and his baby mama. Um, things that you claim that you saw at work between him and his baby mama. We're gonna start to see a whole lot of narrative out here in the media about 50. They're gonna try to pretty much steamroll him and but it's like they want to be very aggressive with trying to get him locked up. Somebody wants him in the feds. They want him in prison. But they need this to happen so he could walk away from telling the truth about this King of Wands. Yes, baby, the Snitch Olympics is in full effect. They're even trying to put him in a position to where he'll cop a plea. He'll take a plea and go to prison on a plea. Said we're talking about 50 Cent. Said he wants to work with them but not look like a snitch. Um, I don't even see that I don't even see it's that. I see that somebody needs to keep him quiet before he actually releases something. They need him to walk away. The death card, they need him to drop it. They need him to walk away. They'll even try to get him locked up so that they can get rid of him in there allegedly. Isaiah, I believe this will backfire too. Somebody's about to be sorry. And here's the crazy part. Do they forget that Donald Jaquavius and him are like this? And because this is looking like this could turn into a federal case, this falls in Mr. Jaquavius' jurisdiction. Oh Lord, this show me if this gonna blow up and end up in Jaquavius' lap. Is this gonna end up on his deck? I mean on his desk? Will this end up on his desk? Oh, you say you stuck on Poo Shisty? That that's that Memphis energy you on. Yeah, there's a heavy secret behind this. Um, because this whoever this is, they could lose everything. This is they down to their last $2, allegedly. Yeah, the death card. They're working together to end him. But child, somebody about to be upset. The Four of Cups is not gonna work out the way they think it's gonna work out. It's not gonna work out the way they think it's gonna work out. Ha ha. Look at that. Gemini season, and here go the head Gemini. I said this not gonna work out the way they think it's gonna work out. They want him to go to the feds, and this makes it fall in the feds' lap. This child just get investigated. That whole bunch of folks could have a really rotten year. So I mean, listen, I don't understand this version of gangster where you do crazy stuff and then you can't do your time. You set all of this up and you can't do your time. This is a huge reminder that what you want for other people could end up being what ends up happening to you. So because he's over there with Jaquavius and they like this child, it's gonna get a second look. It's definitely gonna get a second look. And don't let no strings that shouldn't have been pulled be pulled in the justice system because this will be just what the doctor ordered. Queen of Swords. So it looks like she could be telling the truth about some of these things, but it's the reason why. It's the why behind it. Queen of Swords to the King of Swords, y'all. This could them bumping this up to try to make this federal, to try to make this Rico, King of Cups. It's definitely gonna fall on Mr. Jaquavius' desk. They thought that this was just gonna be in and out. They could lay this to rest, ruin his reputation, get him a Fed case right quick, get him locked up. Baby, this ain't what you want. Here it is, the King of Cups. They want him to take a plea. They want to pressure him into taking a plea. Don't this sound familiar, y'all? Who's the last person we could think of was they wanted them to be pressured into taking a plea? So Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. You walking away. You trying to walk away from this toxic situation. Okay, okay, okay. I see y'all down there in the chat. Somebody picked up on something. Baby, this ain't gonna work the way they think it's gonna work. So right now, yeah, 50 got anxiety, but tomorrow they gonna have anxiety too. And they're not gonna see it coming because that Four of Cups falls under the High Priestess. So it's like 50 didn't see this coming, but neither do they. Said it's gonna fly on his desk like an open love letter envelope with hearts and kisses. Child, these folks being obsessed with him, and they also got communication between each other that's gonna get them caught up. In the look, the lovers, Gemini. Listen, Gemini season, I might just be staying in the house because Gemini season gonna be hotter than firecrackers on Chinese New Year. Everybody getting exposed to starting Gemini season. Yes, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So yeah, he's very worried. He's got heavy anxiety. He feels like the walls are closing in on him. But it's like it's weird. This case is going to take a turn that nobody expects. Look, the Gemini in the tower. This was just what the doctor ordered. Foolish decision. Took a leap of faith with this woman and left yourself wide open on the back end. And this is the tower for them. They wanted to bring him a tower that lays him to rest through the feds, but it ends up being a tower for them. And it's going to drag out for a minute. Five of Swords, conflict in communication over a large amount of money. So they definitely want this money out of him, but somebody is trying to get him locked up. Two of Wands, a choice that was made because they're trying to bury him. Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, wounded warrior. Yeah, they're gonna compound him with all types of accusations. Don't be surprised if y'all hear about, you know, DV type energy, all types of stuff. Anything they can do to bury him, but something is just not gonna work the way they expect it to. They're obsessed with dragging him through the ringer. But here it is, the Nine of Wands. This is the card of, the you might not win the battle, but you end up winning the war. 50 is the art of war personified as a person. He's going to find a way, the magician, to manifest winning the war. So 50's looking at, all his options on what he needs to do to bring this to a rest. And he's a very strategic thinker. So this is going to get very, very interesting. Very interesting. Let me see what I missed. Yep. Yep. It said they're just giving him more content for docs. Yep. And more evidence to Jaquavius. Because this is just what Jaquavius needed. So whoever worked down there to that courthouse, y'all better make sure y'all do that paperwork right, and none of that fancy stuff happens after 6 when everybody is off the clock, like that last time allegedly. So y'all, eyes tied. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Cause I mean, I'm really exhausted, and I can't believe that my lights just kept cutting out. Like between Allstar Jr. and Poo Shisty, like lights just flickering, power cutting off. Y'all, and now the whole thing is cold. I can't make this up. This thing was burning hot. Now it's cold. It's like it never got hot. So that's 3 of the 5 kings right there. If they get caught up with this. 2026 is doing something magical at this point. Child. So y'all, ooh, I don't know what it is with me where I gotta let my hair loose. It's like I can't breathe with my hair in the ponytail. Don't don't judge me. So hey Twitch, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this with you so I can go ahead and end everything over here on YouTube. I love y'all. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you next week. Thank you for joining me here on Allegedly Fridays, where all things said are alleged, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. Everybody have a wonderful night. All righty. Twitch is done. And for everybody over here on YouTube, if you like to book a reading with me, a 30-minute reading is $44. A 60-minute reading is $88. An ancestral reading, which is an hour reading where we go through your ancestral energy, is 111. And a criminal aid reading is 250. The only reading that I have that has a 3 hour block of time. I probably won't need 3 whole hours, but you have a 3 hour block of time to do a spiritual criminal investigation style reading. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and make me a shot of whiskey or something and kick my feet up because I can't believe that everything over here was running hot and now it's ice cold like nothing happened. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for all of your support, and I will be seeing you soon. Membership, I might pop up on y'all over the weekend just to chat in between clients, but I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I'm tired. Have a wonderful evening, every last one of you. Do not forget to pray for protection this year, y'all. I am so serious. Like, this is one of those years where you got to literally lock in with your angelic assistance. Please and thank you. Lock in with your angelic assistance because this energy that y'all seeing with these celebrities where people are being backdoored and all of this, it's not just the celebrity world. Everybody is running amok right now. So be safe. Much love to everybody. Many blessings to all of you. And I will see you soon. Night, night, y'all.